here was the problem that's existential in our community, that those that could don't.
You know who Grant Cardone is?
Mm.
Okay, never mind.
That's some scholar that you read?
No. He's just a white billionaire who talks about how he got several businesses where he's an investor. He invests in real estate, but he always talking about investing in business, buildings, and living off the
residual.
Yeah, but he was going on social media, going crazy because he was saying how most of his audience, he's a white guy, mid-60s, whatever, very active on social media. He says most of his audience is black, young black men, and he says he's able to get to them because he talks their language. He didn't say it like that. He says he talks street to them. And a lot of people were in an uproar about that because he's basically saying he, like he's dumbing down his message just to get.
He's code switching, and he doesn't have the right to code switch. Mm-hmm. So it's condescending to say they're listening to me because I talk ghetto, mm-hmm. or I talk street, mm-hmm. which is code for ghetto, mm-hmm. black, code words.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, is he getting the information out there?
That's the thing. And I have a problem with him saying that, but at the same time, it's like, if they're learning something.
If they're learning something, watch this, from a billionaire who's giving them the information. Here was the problem that's existential in our community, that those that could don't. Mm. And then we fault others when they do, which then becomes a cyclical kind of paradigm.
When you say that, I think of somebody like Michael Jordan. Billionaire, but he ain't really.
He do what he do. And what he doesn't do, he don't do. So, yeah, now does he do basketball clinics yet? Does he talk about, but to your point, and again, this is where our community's got to do better. We got to find a way to break that cycle of you won't open your mouth, but you fault somebody for how they open theirs. You won't share how you got to where you are because you figure they won't listen. But they listen to somebody else, and you fault them for listening to them. We need as much help as we can get. But we also need our voices to speak up. We've lost something. I keep saying it, man. We've lost something. We've lost a muscle, but we also lost voices. When I talked about we've lost a muscle, there's a fortitude, a resilience, a stick it out, I'm doing this because I want to live, that we came here with. Any black person that's African-American that's here came from some level of African-American descent. Can we just basic? I know some people may want to refute me, but just basics, right? That means whoever your ancestors were, they landed here, lived through the crossing over of the Atlantic. And they lived through that. That means they lived through the worst of hell. Mm-hmm. And for them to still survive enough to reproduce means they had some fortitude on the inside of them. We have people who is, I don't knock anybody who's on emotional medicine and stuff like that, but we don't have the fortitude we used to have. We don't have that muscle. We don't have that endurance. We don't have that stick-to-itness. We don't have that, I know how to sacrifice and suffer because I had nothing.
So why don't we? What happened? Where did it go?
The more we got, the more we gave, the less we earned.
So you're saying they should have never gave you money. Is that what you're saying?
No. The people that got the money earned the money. Mm. But once they earned it, they didn't want the people behind them to have to earn it like they did. So they gave.
So they didn't have to work for it.
And so now you got a generation that we keep trying to make it easier for because we don't want them to go through what we went through. But we turned out okay.